Rents in Calgary are growing faster than in any other major Canadian city. According to the latest report from the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, the average cost of a two-bedroom apartment rose by 14.3% between October 2022 and October 2023. That's nearly triple the national average increase of 5.4%. For many renters, the rapid pace of these increases is making it harder to stay ahead. Calgary, often seen as one of Canada's more affordable cities, is quickly becoming less accessible for the average person. Over the past year, the demand for rental housing in Calgary has soared. The city's population is growing rapidly, fueled by migration from other provinces and new international arrivals. Many are attracted to Calgary's strong job market, but the influx of people has put significant pressure on the rental market. Even with new apartments being built at the fastest rate in over 30 years, it hasn't been enough to keep up with demand. Construction sites are a common sight across the city as developers work to add more units, but these new buildings are being absorbed almost as quickly as they're completed. Vacancy rates have shown some improvement, climbing from 1.4% in 2023 to 4.8% in 2024. This increase is a sign that more options are becoming available, but for renters, it doesn't mean affordability is improving. With rents still climbing, the pressure remains high for those on tight budgets. Let's break it down. The average rent increase nationally is 5.4%, but in Calgary, it's 14.3%. This means Calgary renters are facing increases almost 3 times higher than the national average. For some renters, the rising costs are forcing tough decisions. Downsizing to smaller spaces is one option, but that doesn't work for everyone. Families, for example, need space that matches their needs, and finding affordable options in Calgary's competitive market has become increasingly difficult. One renter shared their story.
More every day, Albertans are struggling to keep up with the rising costs of rent. Rent is increasing faster than people's paychecks, and people are falling through the cracks.
New rental units entering the market are often high-end apartments, targeting renters with higher incomes or those looking for luxury amenities. While these units offer modern features and central locations, they don't provide relief for renters seeking affordable options. Instead, these high-end developments are competing with homeownership, creating a new dynamic in Calgary's housing market. For some, renting one of these units feels like a short-term solution while saving to buy a home, but for others, the rising costs make even this step out of reach. Inflation is adding to the pressure. Alberta's inflation rate is higher than the national average, sitting at 2.8% as of November. Essentials like gas and food are costing more, further stretching household budgets. This combination of rising rents and increasing living costs is leaving many renters feeling stuck. For renters, this leaves several questions. Should you stay in Calgary and try to adapt to the rising costs? Is it time to consider downsizing or moving to another city? Or are there other creative solutions, like renting with roommates, that could help manage costs in the short term? If you're a renter, it's essential to plan ahead. Look for ways to reduce expenses where possible and explore all your options. For some, moving to a different neighborhood in Calgary or even a nearby city might provide more affordable opportunities. As Calgary continues to grow, the rental market is evolving rapidly. While these changes bring challenges, they also reflect a city that's thriving in attracting new residents. Whether you decide to stay or move, it's important to stay informed about the trends shaping Calgary's housing market. What's your next move? Are you planning to stay and adapt, or are you looking at other cities or housing options? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for updates on Calgary's housing market and cost of living trends.